Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Iceman versus Sabah Nur, the final scenario of the Age of Apocalypse box set. So it's Apocalypse, but it's Apocalypse who can transform into different forms. Into Biomorph, Cyberpath, and for the first time ever, there we go. A 3-form villain. So there he is in giant form. The one with Stalwart, which is the one that I don't like. Yeah, so Biomorph, he starts out with Overkill. Cyberpath, he has Retaliate 1, he's better at scheming. And then on the other side, he has Stalwart and is better at punching the heck out of me. So, I went into the old Marvel Champions database. Found pretty recent, well, it has to be pretty recent since Iceman just came out, and pretty good looking deck. I will link to the deck and credit the author in the description below. First time playing him. Looks like the idea is to get Mirage out a lot because Mirage, at least at the start, has a higher scheme than Apocalypse does. But the idea, I guess, with getting Frostbites, so there are Frostbite cards that get put on enemies. For each one that gets attached, it's a -1 scheme and -1 attack to a minimum of 0. I'm assuming it's a minimum of 0. I can't see anything ever going negative. So, after the attached enemy activates or leaves play, set the card aside. So the good thing, I guess, is get Mirage out early, stun Apocalypse, try and just do that over and over again because we have Make the Call, and just make sure that Frostbite stays on and then he can't do anything. But of course at some point he's probably going to switch to Giant and then all bets are off because then we can't stun him at all. And we just have the one confusion here. It's Professor X, but still very good. We start, of course, in play with one encounter card to start with. And we're playing on standard 3, so we have, and expert, of course, pursued by the pass. So, we're going to shovel it up, and we'll be right back to see if Iceman, who is, I should point out, in the comics, an Omega level threat mutant. Up there was Storm and Jean Grey. And so he should be able to handle Sabah Nur, but we'll see. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're shuffled up and ready to go. So we have Chill Out, Angel, Pixie, the X-Jet, Genius, and Weapon X. Huh. Okay. So I have Chill Out, remove 3 threat from a scheme, attach a set-aside copy of Frostbite to an enemy. Okay. It's pretty good. Angel's good because he's cheap. Pixie, we don't have anybody on our discard pile, so I don't think we need her. X-Jet, very good. Genius, of course. Weapon X. Huh. I mean, getting some setup might be good. Getting Ancient Ritual under control. We don't want that to get to 10 threat because we get extra encounter cards. So Ancient Ritual is something we're going to have to continually deal with. Alright, so we're going to send Pixie back. Team building exercise. Okay, now that presents us with more challenges, doesn't it? So now Angel can come out for 1, which is alright. So I think I'm going to do that. He's going to cost us 1. But then can't necessarily play Chill Out. So maybe putting out X-Jet. Hold on, let's rethink this. We might be able to do this in a more efficient manner. Okay. So, okay, Weapon X, Genius to play X-Jet. Flip over. Okay. Yeah, we still can't get team building out. Well, I feel like interesting. I think maybe getting this stuff out is more important. So let's play out team building. He costs us 1, but we can't play him right now, so we'll hold on to him. We will attack Apocalypse, which will put a Frostbite on him. I think I've got to make room for the Frostbites. And it does say when Iceman makes a basic attack or defense. Okay, so that might be good as well, because then we can load him up with even more. But I think we're done. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Superpower training, make the call, Snow Clone, Shadowcat, Angel. Okay. So. After resolving step 1. Okay. So, threat goes on. After resolving step 1 in the villain phase, place 1 power counter here. So when it hits 4, we discard until a superpower card is discarded. So he's going to attack. He's attacking at 2 because of he's got a Frostbite on him. And we will, whoops, forgot to do this. We will defend. So that'll be, he's at just a straight value now. So 2. Now we activate it. So we put, after, what's his name, Truck? When Iceman makes a basic attack or defense against an enemy, attach set-aside copy of Frostbite to that enemy. Forced response, after attacked enemy activates or leaves play, set this card aside. Okay, so forced happens before interrupts. I believe this is how this works. So that Frostbite's going to go away, but we defend, so another Frostbite goes back on. Okay. First encounter card. It's a Clan Akaba Zealot. He's got Guard. And Giant Size... Uh-oh. If he's in giant form, he activates. If not, he goes to giant and places a power counter. Okay, so now he's become giant, and now he's going to be more difficult to deal with because we cannot stun him. He's so giant, half of his art's not going to be in the picture. And one power counter goes on the main scheme. Okay. Stalwart. After he changed his form, heal 2 damage, so our damage did nothing. So he's back up to 20. Okay. And his scheming just got better. Okay. So I think we're going to have to get Angel out. Angel was only going to cost us 1. I think we're going to use Shadowcat. And then we'll play out a Snow Clone. And we'll attack the Zealot, because we have to. Okay. Now the good thing is, he doesn't have overkill anymore. Oh, when we defeated the Clan of Kaba Zealot, 2 threat go on to the Ancient Ritual. Okay. That's it for our turn. But Stalwart's a big problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ice Blast, Professor X, that's going to be good for us. Ice Blast, Energy, and Utopia. Okay. So threat goes on. Power goes on. He is going to attack. He's attacking for 3. We'll have our Snow Clone get in the way. It blows up our Snow Clone. It's fine. Exhaustion. Oh, great. Okay. Surge. Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. And then it surges. Things are getting out of control. Surges again. Celestial Armor. When the villain schemes against you, discard the top card of your deck. How do you even get rid of this? Attach to the villain. When the villain schemes against you, discard the top card of your deck. If that card has, you get heal 2 damage, confuse, give tough, do all of the above. Blah. Okay. Oh, he's not frostbitten anymore, so we'll put the armor on him instead. So Stalwart, but we can't. So that means Professor X doesn't do anything. Huh. Problematic. Okay, what else can we do here? So we have Utopia, which is good. Choose a player, attach a set-aside copy of Frostbite to the villain. For each minion engaged with that player, deal 3 damage to each enemy with a copy of Frostbite attached. So Ice Blast is doing us absolutely nothing. Okay. Think we're going to be doing a lot of thwarting. And it feels like a horrible waste to use Professor X in this manner. But I don't think we have a lot of choice. Confusing a stunning minion. Yeah, we just need him to be able to do some heavy duty thwarting. At least this way we can stand up again. So we are, however, going to Utopia. We're going to do a thwart off of here with Angel. We're not going to, well, we can ready him, but I don't think that does us any good. Okay. For one for Professor X, which will trigger Utopia. So, okay, forced response. Okay, so forced response, we're going to ready us. Utopia will ready Angel. We will thwart Professor X off the main scheme. Maybe we don't need to flip down this turn. It's not doing us any good anyway. We're going to keep Angel around just in case. Yeah, I think we're just going to stay this way. And we'll have Iceman thwart one off of Ancient Ritual. Okay. So we'll just have Charles take the hit. Ice Blast is useless, so we're going to dump it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's useless at this moment, so. Snow Clone, make the call. Moira, Death Focus, chill out. Okay. So. Threat goes on. Then these happen, so now we discard until a superpower shows up. Giant-sized Despot. If Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates. Okay, that's what she's going to do. So he's activating before his usual activation, which is pretty fine. Okay. So, I'll have Professor X get in the way. Attacks for 3. A lot. It's a good thing we kept Angel around. Then he's going to attack as he would normally do. And we'll have Angel get in the way. I mean, I suppose I could have defended there. But no, I don't think I am. Okay. So that's 5. So Angel's gone. And encounter card. Master Plan. 4 threat on each side scheme. Huh. Okay then. That was close. Okay. So. Moira is good. Death Focus is good. Chill Out is good. Okay. So I think first things first, I don't think we need to make the call. There's nobody in here I really care about. To bring back right now at full price. So, use that to pay for Death Focus. Use... So Iceman is going to thwart one off of here. Then we will chill out. For 3, and we'll put a frost. We're just going to put it right on top of it. We're going to put a frostbite on him. It's too bad that we lose Moira, but we'll see her again. Okay, we're going to play out our snow clone because it's an X-Man. Which is going to stand us up. It can't thwart, but we can. And then the snow clone will attack for 2. And it doesn't suffer any consequential damage because it has frostbite attached. Okay, so I think no, because we have a snow clone out, I guess we don't really need to flip down. Probably the better idea. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cryokinetic Perception. Okay, so hero response after you resolve your freeze ability. Exhaust this card, draw 1 card if that card has an ice trait ready. Ooh, that's pretty good. Frozen Solid. When attached enemy would activate, discard Frozen Solid instead. Attach set aside copy of Frostbite to the enemy. Okay. Attach to enemy. That's costly. That's a 3. Team building exercise, Frozen Solid, and Hope Summers. Oh, Cryokinetic is really good, so. We did thwarting, not attacking. Yes, okay. So. Throw goes on. Power goes on. He's going to attack for 3. We'll have our snow clone get in the way. After this activation resolves, put 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the past. So our snow clone gets blown up, which is, I guess, what they're there for. This frostbite goes away. Biomorphic Blast. Okay, change to Biomorph. Okay. So back to his original form. I'll put him back in the sleeve because otherwise he'll pop open. Okay. We take 2 indirect. So he's got overkill again. Alright, well, that's a bit better. His scheming isn't as horrible, so we can probably flip down this turn. Oh, we put another power counter. Okay. Frozen Solid now is an interesting one, but expensive. Cryokinetic Perception, I think, is the key to what we want to do. So we are going to do that. We're going to put out Cryokinetic Perception. Then we will do some damage to Apocalypse, which will trigger Frostbite on him. I guess I'll just put it in front of his dial. Okay, now we'll put it on this side. There we go. Okay, so he's frostbitten. So after resolve freeze, exhaust it and draw a card. Is it ice? No, it's build support. Huh. Kind of want to get Hope out though. And then we could put a build support out. We can do a lot this turn. Okay, so team building exercise to put out Hope. each trait of our identity. We are an X-Man, so she becomes an X-Man. Oh, this is an interesting one, because maybe this doesn't work the way I think it does. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. I don't think it works this way. So hero action, play a card with your hand that shares a trait. Host numbers gains each trait on your identity. Now, does it gain that in your hand? It didn't say that it happened. You know, I'm going to play it as it happens out of my hand, because why not? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So she gains it regardless. She's an X-Man. That's how I'm ruling it right now. Again, could be wrong. Let me know. You know what? Maybe I will have to pause that to look it up, because I'm still not entirely sure. Okay, so I looked it up. Team building exercise will not work with her, so I will have to spend build support. However, Utopia does work with her, because now she's in play, and then it's a response to her coming into play. So she gains his trait when she comes into play, meaning that Iceman can ready. Okay. But then we search our deck for a superpower card and put it on our hands. We have a few of those, that's for sure. Kind of like getting another chill out. Oh. Stuck a frostbite in our deck. Silly. Oh, Ice Slide. After you change the alter ego, shuffle this card into your deck. Well, I mean, I might be in that other form for a while, and it's probably worth it. Ice Wall. When identity would take any amount... Oh, it's not a superpower. Maybe an Arctic attack. The frostbite's going to fall off, so we're just not going to have it. Well, let's go with Ice Slide. Why not? Oh, we have Ice... Well, no, Ice Wall's not a superpower. No, you know what? I feel like Chill Out is probably our better one. Okay. So let's have her do a thwart over here. So that's down to 3. Okay. Then we're going to flip down. After you change this form, shuffle 1 ice card from your discard pile in your deck for each copy of Frostbite in play. There is 1 Frostbite currently in play. Let's shuffle one of our ice clones back in, because we need these ice clones to stop from getting ruined. Okay. And we are going to heal for 4. So we're back up to 11. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uncanny X-Men, they'll be good for us. Strength, Beak, Arctic Attack, Ice Slide, and Mirage. Hey, we finally have Mirage. Okay. So then we can get a lot of work done. And Uncanny X-Men is going to be really good for us. So, threat goes on. Power token goes on. He is now going to scheme. He schemes for 0. Force interrupt when he schemes against us. Not after. Discard top card deck. Okay. So we discard an energy. Heal 2 damage. Funny. That just stays there the whole time. Ends up scheming. Oh, we haven't flipped yet. Okay, so we got to flip. So he's scheming for 0. Still 0, but after this activation, reveal this card. So now he has Staggering Strength. Okay. Nasty. So no threat went on, but now he switches to giant form. Oh, this is gone because he activated. Oh. Okay, what I shouldn't have in my hand then would be Danny, because unfortunately, because I took a chill out into my hand, I drew too many, because I put that card aside accidentally. Okay, so, back to what we're doing. He is flipping to Big McLarge Huge size. He's going to heal, so he's back up to full again. Great. And encounter card. Another Clan Akaba Zealot with guard. Okay, well, we'll be able to deal with him pretty easily, I think. Thankfully, big version of him doesn't have overkill, but he does stun. Mirage wouldn't have been any good for us anyway, because she cannot stun him right now. Okay. So everything we need to do is going to be hero side. We're going to play out Ice Slide free. So now he's better at everything, gives him +1 across the board. And we have aerial. So that allows us problem is that's just going to straight up kill the Clan Akaba Zealot. And we're not going to be able to trigger because we're not resolving freeze. When Iceman makes a... No, wait. When we make a basic attack, attach a set. Okay, so it interrupts before the attack. So he will get it. I will get cryokinetic. Okay. So we're going to do that. Frostbite's going to go onto him. After you resolve it, we draw a card. Okay. It is not an ice card, so he doesn't refresh. That kills the Clan Akaba Zealot. That puts 2 onto the Ancient Ritual. All right. could play out Beak for cheap. Which would stand us up again. So I think we should play out Uncanny X-Men. Running out of room in our... So we have all this stuff out. +1 hit point. Each of your characters has X-Men trait. Each of your X-Men allies costs 1 fewer. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to chill out or Arctic attack. I guess we'll just hold on to those. Because we're going to... Oh, okay, we don't have to do that. So Beak is going to come out for free. After you play Beak, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each X-Men. We control 3 X-Men. We'll get 3 off of this. Now, oh, we stand up. We can thwart for 2. Thwart for 2. Attack for 1. We're making no headway, but we have almost everything out that we need. Okay. We're going to hang on to both Arctic attack and chill out, I think, for the next turn. I think we're done everything else. All right. 1, 2, 3. So triage, ice wall, power belt. Power belt's going to be really good for the hit points. Ice wall, triage. Triage will be good because it'll trigger a lot of stuff for us. Okay. So, threat goes on. Power token goes on. So now we got to go looking for another superpower for him. Technological interface. When revealed, if Apocalypse is in Cyberpath, he activates. Otherwise, change him to Cyberpath. Okay. And place 1 power counter on the main scheme. Okay, so now he is Cyberpath. He has Retaliate 1. Put 2 threat on each scheme. So, 2. Good thing we cleared everything off. And 1 power counter. Okay. Now his attack is much weaker, so that's fine. But it's not really going to matter because he still has staggering strength at the same time. Okay. So... he is going to now attack. We'll have Beak get in the way. He's attacking for 3. After this activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the past, so it's up to 3. So Beak gets mushed. This is gone. But we are stunned. Okay. And then encounter card. Nowhere is safe. Put one pursuit counter on pursued by the past. Then, if it has any counters on it, discard and upgrade or support we control. Oh, that's bad. Because all of ours are really good. Okay, so pursuit happens here. This is going to flip over. And is cleared. So now we have Pyro show up. And I'm playing with fire, which is his scheme. Let's move this over. It has 3. It accelerates. Pyro's in play. Pyro's cards go into the deck. Okay. He has Quick Strike. I think I'm just going to take it because I need hope. Stay alive for now. And I got triage coming up, so she'll be able to help. Okay. So he's going to quick strike. We'll just take the 3. Go down to 8. Okay. Oh. Was that even the... No, it wasn't, because he attacked. This went away. This was the boost card. Yes, this... Oh, okay, I don't have to... Phew. Okay, it's bad enough that that happened. But we don't have to discard an upgrade or support because I was reading the one revealed and not the boost. Because I'm certain that is the boost. Because there isn't another one back here. Yes. Okay. I think we've got the game state retort. So good, I don't have to discard anything. Because that would be really, really bad. Okay. Oh, she has +1 health, though, so she's going to be around for another activation. So let's get rid of our stun with an attack, or an attempted attack. Then we'll play out triage for free, which will heal 2 off of ourselves. Then we'll use Utopia to stand up. Okay. Arctic Attack can just take out Pyro, so I think that's fine. Or... Okay, I think we're better off doing... Attacking Pyro for 3. He gets Frostbite. Then we draw a card. So Snow Clone. Okay. Then we take out Pyro with Triage. And that Frostbite comes back. kind of want to get the power belt out over anything else. Although the thwarting is probably really good to do. Ice Wall. When an identity would take any amount of damage from an enemy attack, place that damage here instead. Huh. Ice Wall, well, it's expensive, but it's really good. But we're almost through our deck, so we'll get it back anyway. Okay. I think Chill Out is probably the more important one to do right now. So we're going to do Chill Out for free. So 3 comes off of this scheme. And we can only discard 1 card, because that's all we have left in our deck. So we're going to take 1 indirect. And this is gone. But it does this. And we shuffle this. Okay. All right. So, can't play out our Ice Wall right now. Arctic Attack might be good just to get some... Oh, no, Power Belt. That's... Yeah, Power Belt. Power Belt, for sure. We're going to dump a Snow Clone and the Ice Wall to bring out our Power Belt. We're starting to run out of room with stuff. We can exhaust that for an Ice card, which is good. So we get 3 hit points, we're up to 12. We have almost every one of our supports out now. We're only missing a few. Eventually we'll be able to do some damage. Okay, and we'll have Hope thwart the main scheme. Okay. I think that's all that we can do at the moment. Okay. To start doubling up on some of these because we have so many cards that require... Okay, these don't exhaust, but these do. So we'll just do that. We'll put Def Focus over here with the X-Jet. Okay. Because eventually we're going to have even more out. Okay. So we hung on to Arctic Attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make the call. Beak, Arctic Attack, make the call. Okay, well, this turn we probably can do a significant amount of damage. So, Thor goes on. Power goes on. Apocalypse will attack for a measly 1. Do I just take it? I mean, I don't really think I care. Yeah. Let's do that. Ooh, 2. Terrifying. First encounter card. Burn. Okay, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. 3 if Pyro's in play. Take 1 indirect damage for each resource icon. Okay. 1, 3. Ouch. Okay. Maybe I was too cocky about that. Next one. Oh, okay. Well, he gets staggering strength again. So now he's going to switch. He's going to heal. Oh my god, okay. It's too funny. So he's going to change. I mean, at least doesn't have retaliate anymore. That's fine. There's a big boy again. And he's going to heal. So he's back up to 20. My god. Are we ever going to get damage on this guy? It feels like we never will. Whoops. Stuff got knocked about here. There we go. Okay. Such a pain. I think maybe just a lot of attacks while he's open. And then maybe playing Beak. Okay, so we'll attack for 3. And then he gets a frostbite. Okay. He got a frostbite. So we activate our freeze ability. We draw a card. It's an ice card. It's frozen solid, so we're ready. Okay. Let's hit him again for another 3. And he gets another frostbite. We play out Beak for free. We have 4 X-Men. Oh, allies. We have 3. Oh, I think I took too much off something before. Because it counts allies, not ourselves. So that would have been only... So I'm going to put 1 more back on Ancient Ritual. I think that's what I had done previously. So in this case, there's 3 of them. So I will remove everything from Ancient Ritual. Then we'll do some thwarting to get everything off the pyramid. We know Hope is going to go away, so we might as well get her in there for some damage. So we'll do 2 damage. And she's gone. Oh, we put Beak in play, so Utopia stands us up again. So we're going to hit him again. So that's a lot of damage. So that's down to 9. And he's got another frostbite on him. So don't think we need to do make the calls here. So we'll spend 2 on an Arctic attack. So it's going to do 6 to him. So down to 3. That's a lot of damage in 1 turn. Good lord. It doesn't trigger anything else. Maybe okay, he's at 3. I don't really want to do another Arctic attack here. Because that would just... Who do I have here? I don't have anybody. I can't stand up again. Huh. I wonder... Frozen Solid would just... No, he's got style. No, oh, that gets around it. So he won't activate at all. Huh. I think that's probably worth flipping down for now and stopping him dead for a turn so he can't scheme. I like that. Since I have the resources to do it. I'm going to keep Arctic Attack, though. So, Frozen Solid is an ice card. So we're going to spend our 2 Make the Calls to put Frozen Solid on him. And then we're going to flip down, but we are going to lose our... Oh, okay. So after you... Forced Response, after you change to that. Response, after you change to that. Interesting. So, the Forced Response will happen before when he flips down. Meaning I can get that card back into the deck. Which is really good. Okay. So we're going to hang on to Arctic Attack. We're going to flip down. Forced Response. This gets shuffled into our deck. Okay. Alright. It doesn't go to discard. That's fine. So Frozen Solid is basically all webbed up. Without the stun effect afterwards, but that's pretty good. I'm glad I could afford it on that turn. Man, we haven't even played... Well, the whole thing was built around getting Danny Proudstar out to be able to stun him repeatedly, and we don't have that happening. Which is, honestly, pretty funny. So, we can put one of these cards back into our deck, and that is going to be Arctic Attack. Yeah. Okay. I think I may have misread that before and put it into my hand, but I don't think ultimately that would have made a lot of difference because I had to draw anyway. Okay, so everything readies. And we draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arctic Attack, Mirage, which would be good if Apocalypse wasn't Big McLarge Huge, Professor X, another Frozen Solid, Chill Out, and Genius. Okay. So. Threat goes on. Power goes on. He would activate, but he will not. This gets discarded. He gets another Frostbite card. Because he didn't activate, none of these go away. He would have schemed. He doesn't, so that doesn't go off. And now we just have Encounter card. Which is Burn again. Well, good thing I'm going to heal. Okay. Discard top 2 cards. So 1, 2. Alright. Yeah, we're going to have to heal for sure because we're getting a little too tight for my liking. But man, Apocalypse just... Negatives don't count, but, I mean... He's at a 1 attack even with staggering strength. And I could, on this turn, Frozen Solid him again. So he still can't do anything as we just continue to pummel him. Okay. Don't need Professor X. Danny would be good, but we're not going to be able to stun Apocalypse. But she's a good thwarter and to have a body out. Chill Out doesn't do us. It's just really Arctic attacks and Frozen Solid that works for us. So we are going to heal and flip over. Oh, wow, I didn't read that. After you change this form, shuffle 1 ice card from your discard pile into your deck for each copy of Frostbite in play. So at that time there were 3. I should have put 3 in, but I drew after. So, okay, we'll leave it at that. I should have done that, but I didn't do it. But it's a little late now because I already drew the cards. So that's what happens when you play a new character. Okay, so we're going to flip over to Hero. I guess we're going to play... Professor X doesn't really do us much good here. We need somebody with an attack. So... Team building... X-Jet brings that Mirage for free. She cannot stun him because he's stalwart, but that's not what we're using her for. And then we're going to Utopia to stand up. We are going to attack for just 2 this time. We're going to put another Frostbite onto him. That's going to trigger Cryokinetic Perception. Not an ice card. It's a nice card, but it's not an ice card. Puns. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Frozen Solid him again using this. We are going to attack him for 1, which is going to cause him to go to stage 3. Now, yeah, won't matter because he was defeated. Now he's a 3/3 in this form. And he heals more, but it won't matter. He didn't change that form, he just stayed that form. So now he has 24 hit points. Okay, and we know he's going to be frozen again from doing anything. That was not a nice card, so we didn't stand up. We have superpower card, 1 superpower card to play, so we're going to use Professor X to pay for Arctic attack. And he's going to take 6. Down to 18. We'll have Triage do a thwart. We know he's going to get another superpower. And we'll have Beak do 1 damage. And I think that's all we can do. We have Moira and Chill Out in hand. Yeah. We're almost out of frostbites because we're going to have all the frostbites on him, which is pretty funny. I don't know if we need Moira now, so we're going to dump Moira, keep Chill Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. Ice Blast might just absolutely finish him. Because choose a player, attach a set aside, copy of Frostbite to the villain, and each minion engaged with that player deal 3 damage to each enemy with a copy of Frostbite. Oh, okay, it's only going to do 3. It's not all damage. Okay. I thought that was a little much. But, wow. Okay. I mean, magical Christmas land if that were the case, but wow. Okay. So. Oh, I drew too many. I don't know which one. I think, unfortunately, it was... No, we didn't have another Arctic Attack because we used it. So, unfortunately, our Arctic Attack is going to have to go back. I drew too many cards. Okay. But we're probably going to get it back, so... We sort of know it's already there. Again. Complex scenario, complex hero. So. Thread goes on. This happens, so we got to go looking for another superpower. I mean, I don't know how we can have... Oh, there we go. Biomorphic Blast. When revealed, if he's in biomorph form, he activates. Otherwise, change him and place 1 power. Okay, so now he's switching. He's no longer got Stalwart. He is now onto biomorph. And then we take 3 indirect damage. So it's a good thing we did some healing. Now he's got Overkill, and... Well, he's going to activate, but he doesn't because of Frozen Solid. Frostbite goes on. Man, some way that we could kill Mirage and be able to make the call and get her back again, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. So we're just going to have to go ham on him. Maybe taking this turn. Do we have... No, we don't have Professor X, but we can get Professor X. Okay, let me think about this. He's a 17. Do we have Ice Slide back? I think we do. Ice Slide's just like way too good for us. And it's Ice card and a superpower, so we can play it for free. Okay, so we're playing out our Ice Slide. Then we're going to attack. Now he's completely frostbitten. So we're going to do 3. We're resolving the interrupt. Make a basic attack. Attach, but we can't. So we do as much as we can, which is actually the attack part. So then we have our cryokinetic perception. We draw a card, and it's Arctic Attack. And that readies us because it's ice. He's at 14. We can do 9. We can do a lot. Who do we have? Hope can do a good amount of damage, but she's really expensive. Our snow clone might be good to bring back. Our snow clone would only cost us 1. Okay, so we are going to attack again for 3. We're going to make the call, and even though we can't use team building exercise, we can use something else. We're going to use our Ice Blast to pay the 1 to bring our snow clone back because it is an X-Man, because we made him that way, which will trigger Utopia. So we stand up again, and we hit him again for 3. It's down to 8. I think we've just got him here. Yeah, we do. Then we can Arctic Attack for 6. And attack with the snow clone for 2. And he's done. Wow. Wow. When he gets built up like that, he can do so much damage. And we didn't even have to use the constant stun with Mirage. We just sort of like rolled over him. He can do on his own 9 damage in a turn. As long as you have Ice Slide out. And then he did... Wow, that's incredible. Well, I mean, I was right about him being an Omega level mutant. He is bonkers strong. But a lot of fun. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I played that pretty cleanly. I think that even if maybe I'm wrong about this, I think that the outcome was pretty much predetermined anyway in the end. I had so many ways of surviving this. I thought that he was going to be incredibly difficult to deal with, but in the end, I think, yeah, Iceman, Omega level, for sure. In this deck, you know, kudos to the author. This one is just kind of bonkers. Do we have a new candidate for most powerful in the game compared to Doctor Strange? Who knows? Maybe I'll have to take Iceman up against some of the tougher combinations, but that was a lot of fun. So in the end, Iceman is able to take down the ancient threat that is Sabah Nur. So thanks for watching, and until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.